Hi, it's Lisa Cuneo and welcome to my scrapbook table. I'm doing the companion page to the page that was in my previous video, and again I am using up my stash. So I am using the flip side of the paper that I used yesterday. I had two of these, so for one I used the sunburst and the other one I'm using these dots. I'm adding that strip that I cut off, and I have 3 pairs of pictures. Then I'm going to match up like this. And I have lots of leftover stickers and such from the previous layout, plus I went through my paper scraps and pulled out some things for layering behind the photos. And I wish I had done things a little differently. So here you can see I just randomly stuck layers behind my photos. And I really liked what I had, except then I went through and tried to make them a little more perfect, and I wish I hadn't done that. I wish I had just left them crooked, some not showing the whole way, around the edges, etc. But it's done, they're glued down, and I still like the page anyway. This is actually a scrap from a mixed media project that I had done, and I do end up using that in a couple places on here. And I also ended up using, I think, because on the previous layout I used like 23 stickers and such from my color bins, and on this one I think it's 13, it might be 15. Anyway, I'm so happy about that. I'm going to be done with the whole using scraps thing for a little while now. I have a couple collections I'm going to use. I'm going to work on some wedding pictures, and I already have things picked out for that. But it was really fun to just use up a lot of things over the last 4 or 5 layouts that I have done. I went ahead and inked all the edges of the papers with VersaFine Clear Morning Mist ink. It's a soft gray that I like to use. It's not quite as stark as black, but it still shows up nicely. And you can see there that I'm using my new T-square ruler from Amazon. And I had trouble for some reason. I guess because the pictures were crooked, I was having trouble deciding how to put that on the page, whether to tilt the pictures, tilt the paper, I don't know. And I did skip through quite a bit because working with all these little tiny pieces and deciding what goes where took quite a while. I bumped up that hexagon that says love on some fun foam behind it. I'm inking up some tags here. One says today's moments are tomorrow's memories, and I really like that. I cut a bluish green circle in half, and there's some of it in the top embellishment cluster on the top right, and then another one on the far left. I've used a banner. There's a little label, and I was looking for somewhere to write the date. I really wish I had written it on that label, because now that label is empty and I'm not sure what I'm going to write on it. I'll figure out something. Maybe I'll just put their town or something. Adding some hearts that match the kind of the orangey color in the paper. At the end, I will show a still shot of the 2 layouts side by side. These are certainly not my usual layout. They're very busy. There are lots of colors, but that's okay. It's fun to do something different sometimes. Yeah, the pink one is the sticker that says today's moments are tomorrow's memories. At the top, it says beautiful, and I do use a little stamp from a Simple Stories travel stamp set that says good times. And I also could have put that in the butterfly label that means filled in. This is a little tab that says beautiful. I tuck it along the left-hand side of that photo block. Those aren't cookies in the oven. We created a mobile out of clay. It was a kit that I bought on Amazon. You roll different colors of clay in layers and then kind of slice through it with string and make sure you have a hole in them with a skewer. And then the next day, after they were baked and all cooled and dried, we hung them on strings and put them on a mobile outside. It was a fun project. It was not as easy as we thought. It definitely needed some grown-up help. I'm adding another one of these yellow, I don't know what they are. I think they used to be brads, and I took the brad part out of the back. I had 2 yellow ones left from a tab of them that I picked up off a free table probably 6 or 7 years ago. There were about 8 on it, and over the years I have finally used them all up. The journaling isn't anything special. It just tells about each pair of photos. Just a short little blurb. In the top one, Anna was doing the self-checkout at the grocery store. Then there's Emmy with our craft project, and then Anna and Emmy fell asleep on the way when we were going to the airport for them to take me to the airport when I was coming home. And when I snapped that picture, I was crying. It was hard to say goodbye. And this is coming to the end. There are still shots. Again, I'll show you both layouts together also. Thanks for joining me. I hope you liked the video. I would love it if you did, if you would give me a thumbs up. And I hope you get to craft sometime soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.